On today, Easter Sunday, I ask you a special question. Are you willing to die so that you can live? Are you willing to die so that you can live? By die, I mean everything that you know about yourself has to be forgotten. Everything that you've always believed has to be let go. My name is Coach Bruce, and I'm a life coach for ADHD parents. And I'm asking this question because I currently am in a place of transition where I'm letting go everything I've ever known to step into who I'm meant to be. And I thought I was a pretty cool person in the first place. Don't get me wrong. I was happy with life as it was. I found a lot of safety and security in the way things were. But the person who was striving for comfort. Comfort is all he ever wanted. He just wanted to be comfortable. And because comfort was his goal, growth stopped being important. And when growth stopped being important, his body fell apart, his goals stopped being important, his relationship stopped being a priority. And before you knew it, he was shrinking because he was comfortable. What's funny is the longer you sit in your comfort, the easier you find comfort anywhere. My world was shrinking. My relationship was getting worse. My distance from my kids getting farther and farther. My business was not succeeding. Yet I was comfortable because comfort is a state of not moving. As soon as I started to gain some traction and see some momentum, I started to see how poorly so many things were going around me that I just become comfortable with. Have you ever heard of the lobster and how if you drop it in water and you just slowly start to heat it up, it doesn't feel itself dying? That's what happens to many of us whenever it comes to comfort. You are dying. You are dying a slow, painful death that has no purpose, no joy, no growth, and it's killing you. I ask you instead to die to yourself. Die to yourself so you can actually live a life of growth, live a life of expansion, live a life that is uncapped by the current beliefs you have of your potential. Because your brain is literally the ticket to whatever you want. If you can change the way you think about yourself and what you're capable of, the potential is unlimited. But you have to die just this once, and then again, and then again. But each time you die, your limits and your potential and your capacity is expanding because you're dying again because you realize there's more for you. And in order for you to get the more, whatever it is, this version of you has to die. So as I'm going through this phase, this transitional phase of dying to myself, of realizing that everything I thought to be true about me was literally a lie. Lies told by myself, lies told by society, lies told by my parents, many of them unaware that they were telling these lies. But they were told the same. The lie that I was not good enough, the lie that I was broken, the lie that I was unworthy. All of these lies were, in fact, that lies. They were never true. Yet I believed them and others believed them about me. And as soon as I stopped believing them, everything changed. In order for myself to have this impossible new future, though, I have to erase the past. I have to erase everything I know about everything I've been through and rewrite it in a way that says, this was all fuel for your liftoff. Everything that you've been through was a struggle to build the strength that you needed for right now to carry yourself to the future that you never could have gotten to without it. But that's all it was. It was never because you weren't enough. It was never because you were broken. And it was never because you weren't worthy. You are. Every single person listening to this is, if you choose to be. And I encourage you right now to be willing to let this version die. Be willing to let go of the safety and the security of comfort because comfort is meaningless. Comfort is allowing you in situations that you never would have pictured yourself in 10 years ago, with your body, in your relationships, in your business. If you look at what you thought you would have done at the age of 20 or 30, and then 10 years previous, does your life look anything like you would have dreamed? Or did you start to settle? Did you get comfortable and start to believe the lies? Did you sacrifice for somebody else's dream? I know I did. I know, like, that's exactly what I did. And I led a life that was never for me for 10 whole years. And the entire time became the most depressed I've ever been while having a job that everybody told me I should be so happy to have. Fuck them. It wasn't for me. It never was. And I believed the lie and I tried it anyways. Well, I'm back now. Being an entrepreneur was always what it was supposed to be for me, helping people transform themselves and see past their limits was where I always belonged. But I let society talk me out of believing in myself. Well, my bad. Shame on me. But that person is dead, and I will never let that person be alive again. All that exists now for me is transformation and expansion for me and my clients. And I would love for you to be part of that. I encourage you to go to www.authenticidentitymanagement.com/consultation and just sign up for a free consultation. Let's have a conversation. Let's see where you are limiting your expansion and if I can help you grow past that. If I can help you transition from the life that you are in now through the death that needs to happen to walk into a brand new life that you never dreamed of. That's what I do. That's what my clients are seeing. They are literally seeing results that they never even believed were possible for them. And I want to do that for you as well. Alternately, you can go take the Aimless Life assessment, www.authenticidentitymanagement.com/assessment, and just take this free assessment. Costs you nothing, takes less than 5 minutes. That'll give you an Aimless Life assessment score and see if you are more stuck than you think you are. And many people are surprised at what their score is. So that's it for today. Happy Easter to all. I'll tell the story later of me stepping into my own as a leader in Christ for my family and the struggle I went to talk about God unprompted at the dinner table today. It was powerful. It was emotional. It was beautiful, but I was scared. But I'm doing it. And I'm stepping into all the power that God has waiting for me. And I'm encouraged. I'm very encouraged. And I want that for everybody else in the world. God has so much waiting for you if you'll just step in and get it. Have a good day.